Hello everyone, it's Toymaker Reviews, and welcome to my 15th Doctor and Ruby Sunday Retail Edition Figures review. So, getting into this, we can see that they're both in their separate figure packs. And I have to say, I really like the packaging of this. It would be fantastic if we could get more figures in this sort of design for the online exclusives or even more retail stuff. But as it is right now, these were released last year, and I think they look great already. We've had 15 and Ruby before for the online exclusive, but notably their outfits are different in this one, which is always fantastic. So the 15th Doctor, as far as I'm aware, comes from Space Babies, I think. I might be wrong on that, but anyway. I believe it's Space Babies. And I think Ruby comes from the name of the episode, I forget the name of the episode. Ruby comes from that episode, repainted. So anyway, let's just crack on. First up, this is the front. Actually, you know what? Let's do this separately. So here's 15th Doctor front. As we can see in the front here, articulated action figure, 5.5 inch scale, 15th Doctor action figure, Doctor Who logo, character options, thing here at the top, and of course, warning, you may die if you choke on this. That's the front. Side, other side, and here's the back. Now we got our lovely picture of the 15th Doctor in his respective outfit. 15th Doctor, action figure, full of energy, blah, 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 blah. You can read that if you want. Contents, figure, and sonic screwdriver accessory, then all that boring garbage that nobody reads. Anyway, so that is the whole view of the packaging of the 15th Doctor. And here is Ruby Sunday. Articulated action figure. 15th Doctor. I think they put that here for, like, oh, this is the era it comes from, or which Doctor, blah, blah, blah. Ruby Sunday action figure. Warning, you're gonna choke on things, even though there's nothing in there. Just a figure. How are you gonna choke on a figure? Anyway. So, same thing as before. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Oh, would you look at that? There's a different image on the back! Misleading, maybe? So, that's her from the Church on Ruby Road, which we already got an online exclusive of. I don't know who made that choice, but it's clearly wrong. So that's one problem I have with this. Now, Ruby Sunday action figure, you can read all that crap if you want. I don't care. And this is one figure. And all that bunch of crap that you want to read or don't want to, I don't care. Let's just move on. To open these packages, oh, I have to figure out how to do this, because I haven't done this in a long time. Now, obviously, if you're a collector like me, and you want to have these open, but keep the packaging relatively mint so that you can slide it back on and hang it on your wall. The best way to do it is to sort of slip your finger underneath this plastic lip that's on the back card. And I'm not sure which way I should do it. Because should Should I do it this way or that way? I can't tell, because if I do it this way, that allows this side to be like the pivot point. This can just come out, I can pull that out, and it'll be all fine and dandy. But I don't know. Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do it anyway. Now, essentially, what you'll want to do is, actually, since that is on the edge, I would just slip a blade underneath here or something and just pull that. So I'm going to do that right now off camera, because I can't see what I'm doing if I got the camera in front of me. See, the problem is it's tearing the card away from the plastic. That is no good. You want to slip the blade in like that, and just keep going down and down and down until you work your way around where you need to be, and that should work. Okay, now this is going to look terrible, but essentially when I close it, you don't see much of a change here, but when I bring it to the side, it's like, ugh! But this is relatively how, well, this is precisely how I would do it as a collector. Oh boy. Well, I think I kind of went too far. But this should allow you to pull this out. There. Oh, no, that's not good now, is it? There he is, plastic packaging, otherwise it's just going to fall, and I don't want to do that, don't want to break it, because if I break it I'm going to cry. There's the packaging. Alright. This annoys me a lot. I hate these friggin' ties that they got that's made of some sort of material that I wish would just burn and die. I wish they would just not use that. Just use plastic. I mean, you got so much plastic use here. You can use plastic twist ties. Come on. How the hell am I supposed to get this damn thing out? Come on. You know what? I'm just gonna cut it, because you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. And there we have it. There's our 15th Doctor Retail Edition figure. His sonic screwdriver accessory is in there, as you can see. I'm going to keep the Sonic in the packaging for now, but if that can focus, this is just his standard 15th Doctor Sonic. It looks nice, the paint apps look good. I don't have any complaint about it. Looks nice. I'm just going to leave it at that. However, it would have been nice if we got a different color that would add some subtle variety to the online exclusive. So, I think I'm going to stick this back in the packaging. There. Now, if you're a collector like me, this is what I like. I can have the package open and I can close it and it looks relatively okay. And mint, I would say. Actually, before I open this figure, let's look at our 15th Doctor figure. So, this is a Generation 3 figure, which means he's got more rotations. Is there a ball joint? Yep. So they're ball jointed. You can just do. Look at him. He's surfing in the wind. So, yeah, it's basically 360 degree. He can come out, put his arm up. So I gotta move this damn light somewhere. So essentially you can... Well, he can do that and turn it and such. His hands turn. I think this twists too. Yeah, so that twists and turns and whatnot. Oh, no ball joint on the thigh here, but this comes out. This turns. I think the knee bends and turns. Yep. I think the foot moves and turns. Yep. Yeah, so essentially, and I think this is a ball joint itself or something. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with this too much because I don't want to break it. Oh. I'm very scared when it comes to posing these figures because I don't want to break them or anything or mess them up. So yeah, that's the 15th Doctor action figure in his Space Babies outfit. Put him over there. Now let's open Ruby Sunday. Same as before. Stick your blade under the plastic. Just like before. Now, same thing, I'm gonna cut these damn things off. Alright folks, off camera, I just stabbed myself on my thumb. So, I'm going to take this moment before I pass out and tell you, always be safe when you're doing this stuff, okay? Be safe, don't stab yourself, be very, very safe when you're doing this stuff. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a bandage. Folks, I'm back, got my bandage, although, yeah, I'm gonna probably have to blur that at some point. Oh, it still burns, it still stings. Oh. Yeah, again folks, be very careful when you're using a blade. Don't point it in the direction where it's going to poke you, unlike what I did. Oh, I'm still getting past the initial shock factor. Here is our Ruby figure, which still comes with the issue of standing up. Actually, this stands up quite well. Alright, so she's in her outfit. I can't remember which episode this is from. It might be Dot and Bubble, but I don't remember. And yeah, she looks quite nice, I would say. Okay, I'm not going to use my bandage hand. I'm gonna turn this around here. Hold on. Swap some things around. This is our Ruby Sunday figure. She looks quite nice. Let's look at... So, just like the 15th Doctor, she has the ball joints in the shoulders. Can do the same twisties, bendies. She can... I don't know if she can turn her hands or not, but I'm not going to try that. She has like a joint in here where she can go. Alright. Can't do the splits, but she can. Okay, so she does have a joint here and a joint here. don't think this can turn. It might, but I don't want to break it. It's up, bends, and I don't think the boots move. Oh, yep, the boots do swivel. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a pretty alright figure. Generation 3. Although, I think some, and myself, sometimes will prefer the older style articulation figures. But I always enjoy the addition of more articulation, more posability. That's it. More posability. So, yeah. Overall, I think these figures are quite fantastic. Their paint looks really nice. They are accurate to the story they come from. Would I like to see more of these figures? Absolutely. I would love to collect more 15th Doctor and Ruby figures or some of the stuff from Season 2. And I think this is a pretty cool retail wave. Like, I've already reviewed the retail Sonic Screwdriver. I think that as like a trio 3-pack is quite nice. You did see me unbox that some time ago, and I finally come to review these retail figures, and I have to say, I absolutely love these. These retail figures and the online exclusive, both of them are really superb. The only complaint I have is, again, these bloody stupid ties. Like, can you just give us plastic ones like the old days? You spend this much on plastic, and this plastic itself, you can get clear ones. It's more recyclable. Come on. Get with the program, will ya? Oh, look, the TARDIS arrived. Look. And here they are with their lovely TARDIS, which was recently released. It would have been nice if this was like a 3-pack or something, but anyway. That is essentially my review of these retail figures. Do I recommend them? Absolutely. If you can still buy them, go get them. They're really fantastic. I know I'm super late on this, but essentially here in Canada, we got the retail Sonic, but we didn't get the figures. So I was waiting to get that, and when it comes available I would have got it and reviewed it. But unfortunately, us in Canada are no longer getting any Doctor Who merchandise whatsoever. Maybe comics, maybe a shirt or something, but I'm not getting any of my orders fulfilled. But anyway, really enjoyed reviewing these two retail figures. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I definitely recommend them. And anyways, I will see you guys in the next video real soon. See you later.